Wongsomboon, Northern Smile Travel. We are the travel agency in the northern part of Thailand, and also we provide the trip for the customer like as a tailor-made. We are measuring in the inbound business in northern part of Thailand, in Chiang Mai, Mae Hong Son, and Chiang Rai. But we can also do the trip for you guys for the whole country throughout Thailand. Our our specialized will be a customized trip for the customer, like whatever you want to spend to do in Thailand. We can just have the program and we get back to you with the price and all of the sort.
Of course, we have the normal type of sightseeing tours that you offer. Talk a little bit about the specialized trips that you would do in the Chiang Mai area, Chiang Rai area.
Okay, for Chiang Mai area, the specialized for my trip is gonna be the trekking trip throughout the Intanon National Park. Some of the company will do the trip to Intanon, but they go on the other side. But we do it on the back of Intanon National Park, so that you can visit the hill tribe. You can climb up the mountain, and also you can spend the night with the hill tribe, which is a primitive tribe.
Which park are you referring to? What's the name of it?
The name of the park is Intanon National Park, the highest peak of Thailand.
And how far out from Chiang Mai is that?
From Chiang Mai itself, it's around 2.5 hours there. But after that, you have to go up to the mountain and start hiking. For the trip, it's gonna be 3 days normally. But for the hiking trip itself, will last you around 12 to 15 hours for the whole trip.
So that's a lot of hiking. Is that very steep, or how many, and what distance would you hike?
The trip will go like up and downhill, not that really steep, but it goes through the jungle, the deep jungle. But in the same program, you will do the elephant thing like around 2 hours, and then do the bamboo rafting as well.
Well, that sounds really exotic. What else? Now, I'm not so adventurous. Something a little softer. What is popular?
Well, the thing that we normally sell to the travel agent in Bangkok, and also the other part, we sell the combination between Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, and Mae Hong Son. So we start from Chiang Mai and then traveling to Pai. Pai right now has become very popular among the tourists. And after that, spend the night in Pai, and then we continue to Mae Hong Son. Mae Hong Son is more popular and very popular for the long neck people, the long neck Hill tribe.
And there are, of course, for many years now, your standard sightseeing tours that will take you and visit hill tribes.
Yep.
You know, that's what it would say in the brochure. What's different about the trip you would organize to go visit these tribes?
The difference is we do, like I said, it's customized trips, so you can just go by your
own pace, your own itinerary.
That's right, your own itinerary with the private guide and a private van. We use a van instead of car. Even you have like 1 or 2 people in the party. This is make our trip different from the other, because some of the travel agency they're gonna handle the trip like if you have 1 or 2, they will put you in the car, in the sedans, or sometimes they will put you on the minibus with the other customer. So this is a private, really private.
I guess what I'm getting at is that there are certain stops and there are certain people who are, in the business of receiving and performing and interacting with tourists. They're in the tourist business.
Yes.
And then you have people who are indigenous and they live and they do whatever they do for a living, but they're not there to service the tourist industry.
Yep.
Which kind would I see? Or could I see either with you?
You will see the normal life of the people. Like one of our program that you go to the Doi Suthep Temple, which is a famous place for Chiang Mai. On the way, I mean, in the morning, you will go to the Arm Bowl when the monk go down and gathering the food, then go back to the temple and have breakfast. So you will go to a line and offering the food to the monk. This is very good. Many tourists enjoy this.
That's very, very real. In terms of food, let's say, what kind of do you find people who like to learn how to cook Thai food? Is that something that is requested often?
Sure, this is some people requested in the program, so we can do the minimum is 1 day, but in terms of 1 day you will do like 5 or 6 dishes with the dessert and also the main dish.
And who would be the teacher?
The teacher will be the expert in the cooking class. We have one school that we usually deal with, and also they will they will pick up the customer from their place and go to their site out of town in the garden. But before they reach the cooking place, they will stop by at the market, so the customer can go to the fresh market and pick the stuff what are they gonna cook in the day from the fresh market.
Thank you.